Yo, Juvenile just dropped Boiling Point. And the question is, can a Cash Money legend hang in
Mm-hmm.
today's rap?
Let's
We're about
find
to talk
out.
about it. Is Juvenile Boiling Point. Jay,
Boy,
let us know what you think about this album, man.
I think Juvie, bark like a dog. Oh, Juvenile,
Huh?
my man. Mr. Juvie. I liked this album. I've been telling y'all earlier in the year, he's been doing little songs here and there that I've heard. His bars are real nice. I've always messed with Juvenile though. So, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew, the man had some spittage with him. I gave this a 10. Let me tell you, he had a lot of people on here. First of all, he had Akeem Ali. It's another person I've been telling y'all about. Akeem Ali showed up on this album. Not only that, he did have Birdman and BG, so I take it we're all one big Cash Money family. Then we have D1, which I was told is a Christian rapper, which I thought was very, very interesting because he got on here and he had a song. It's on He's Gone. And I like that. But see, I always thought D1 wasn't a Christian rapper. I thought he was just a lyrical backpack rapper. I didn't know he was a Christian rapper. So shout out to D1, man. He had a lot of, like I said, he had a lot of good stuff on here, man. My favorite song though on here is Hot Boy Summer because he had my favorite DeBarge sample. And I like it, which is also sampled by Tupac. I ain't mad at you. And I ain't mad at you, Juvenile. You and BG did your thing with Jacquees. Is that how you say his name? The singer? Jacquees. So, man, yeah, man, I gave this a 10, man. Shout out to Jacquees. Sorry for messing up your name. BG, Birdman, Akeem Ali, D1. Y'all showed up on Juvenile. And Timberland was on this too, by the way. Um, they showed up for Juvenile, man, and showed out. So I gave this a 10.
Okay. Grim, so what'd you think about Juvenile's album, Boiling Point?
Okay, so I got to move the margin just slightly back a little bit. Okay. Ken is pushing it. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Juvenile is, I don't know if he's trying to like recapture the whole cash money days thing, and that's cool and all. But like I told you yesterday, Keith, if your name is not Little Wayne, okay, and you're spitting and you're a hot boy, you have to come with it, dude. And I'm not trying to. And if you want to say I'm comparing Juvenile to Lil Wayne, then I guess you could say that because Lil Wayne set a bar. Juvenile, he hit the mark, but he didn't hit. Okay, so if you want classic Cash Money, this was the album for you. Hot Boy Summer, Like That Joint, Big Booty Bitches, BBB, and Meth Town. Surprise, surprise.
Mm?
And man, I wouldn't give it it gave me like a Manny Fresh, and the production was kind of Manny Fresh-ish. I don't know if those beats were recycled beats from Manny Fresh, but I did hear Baby on there. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even know Juvenile was still signed to Cash Money. I thought they were still going through a thing. You know what I'm saying? With the money as far as that. I mean, I didn't know that maybe they were personally cool, but But I'm gonna give the album a 7. I'll give it a 7.
He said he gives the
Solid.
album a
A solid
7.
7.
A solid 7. So let's check it out, man. Juvenile Boiling Point. We gonna cut straight to the chase, man. Hey, Juvenile did his thing. I feel like Juvenile, he has spit harder than he ever spit before, man. And in a long time. I mean, if you get Juvenile in the 90s versus this Juvenile, lyrically, this Juvenile is gonna wash that Juvenile straight like that, man. This Juvenile, he's spitting. He's putting a little more lyrics, putting a little more ink onto that paper, man. In my humble opinion. I believe Juvenile was going hard in the paint, man. BG he's still gonna be BG, but Juvenile, to me, he's definitely proven the point. And I actually like the album, man. I gave the album a 8.2. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed this album. There was some Manny Fresh type beats. I don't know if Manny Fresh actually did the beats. I'm assuming he has, but you just don't know nowadays because nowadays people are copying Manny Fresh's style, and man, I'm pretty sure Manny Fresh has a team and he's just not doing all the beats himself like he did in the 90s. The song with BG and Jacquees, Hot Boy Summer, that was a pretty good song. That song's the one that stuck out to me. And then the one where he's talking about the female. I really thought that was dope, dog. Um, so it seems like Cash Money now have mended everything. But there is a controversy between some of the Cash Money members and Turk. Now, do either of you know where this conflict stems from?
I thought it stemmed from some beef with him and BG.
Right. I know
Yeah,
during the verses,
I know right now it's BG and Turk going back and forth. Juvenile
right,
kind of got out of it. But Juvenile, he was also it was a bunch of people coming for Juvenile. I don't know if y'all know the podcast, OG Murder. He was another one who came at Juvie for a while. Then it was the thing back and forth for Young Buck with Juvie for a while.
And
Then
I
it
was
was
just
the
getting ready to
thing with
mention
Turk.
that. Can you touch
Yeah.
on that for a second and tell me what that was about? The whole thing with him and Buck,
What? He just
Juvie and Buck.
basically said he just said Buck was just a pretty much a bitch ass nigga. You know, I think it's some business ordeal. I hear a bunch of stuff. You don't know what is true, but out of Juvenile's mouth, he was just basically saying he's just a bitch. Don't talk to me about that guy. Don't mention his name. He didn't go into detail of why he didn't. The fallout was, and then later on, I did see something where he was saying something about some people were saying some stuff, and Buck could have cleared it up, but Buck never said nothing. So that's hot,
well,
hot at him
well, what
about
that
that.
what Young Buck has said when he was with UPT, um, he said Juvenile they was all UPT was out in California. He said he woke up, he checked Juvenile in them's room. Juvenile was gone. Juvenile done left him in California. He had to find a way back home, and he was supposed to be signed to UPT supposedly, but I guess the ink wasn't official or something like that. So when that happened, I guess him and Tony Yayo had dealings with because they had ran into each other when he was on tour with UPT. 50 Cent was on tour on another, and then crossing, he met Tony Yayo, and that's how he got with G Unit. Um, and that's why Buck's been dissing Juvenile but Juvenile saying it was never like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's how it goes, man. Sometimes the wires get crossed, and whether it's a misinterpretation or it's miscommunication or whatever the case may be, sometimes some things happen. Then your artist that you had blow up on another label, you know what I'm saying? Then he kind of shows his natural ass. So
I think it was more or less because he signed. I mean, I don't know if this is it, and I've never heard Juvenile personally say this, but I think it's because I think Buck when Buck signed with G Unit, he with Juvie and them first,
he was UPT, yeah.
Yeah.
right? And so when he signed with G Unit, I think Juvenile took that as some disloyalty, and I think that's where it stemmed from.
Yeah, I think that plays a part
Yeah.
in it.
I can see
I
that.
believe so.
Yeah.
That's not what they said, but I believe that's ultimate. Had he had not blew up with G Unit, I don't think this will really be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nah, I
So,
wouldn't.
no, I agree.
there's a little bit of hating going on in that right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember at
But
that
you
time,
but,
Juvenile was kind of down bad, and he was throwing
and
shots
you're
at
right,
Bird.
Keith. And you was right about the minute cut you off, but before I forget, the 90s Juvenile compared to this Juvenile, you're absolutely right. That's the reason why I gave him what I gave him. You know what I'm saying? He stepped up his game. He's not looking to be a Little Wayne. We know he can never be in that lane. Juvenile doesn't have to be in that lane because Juvenile's already solidified himself. Let's be honest. When we went to New York, they were playing Juvenile. Juveniles would open New York to the South. So Juvenile doesn't have to be in nobody's lane but his own, bro. And I like how he's advancing himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have, for real, could have came on here sounding like old 90s Juvenile, but he's definitely, I will tell you this. If you come at him, he definitely gonna come at you.
Yeah.
A lot of these old rappers, bro, have advanced, bro. Method Man was another one I'm talking about, man. These dudes be like, I admire that. To me, as a young man listening to these cats back when I was young and hearing them, like, damn, these niggas really got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes seriously got it. And I admire that, man. It just, those are the people who will keep this hip hop thing going. Nas, all those Nas rappers, those, you know what I'm saying, them old heads who still write like they ain't missed a beat.
Right.
Those I think will be the ones who will continue the game.
Juvenile was spitting on this album, man. That's it. And
Yes,
shout out to him putting his son on Little Juve or whatever his son's name is. His
that was the kid.
Yeah, Juvie Jr.
That seems to be the thing too now. All these old rappers, they getting their kids involved, and their kids is dope.
Yeah, especially
I was gonna say, yeah, especially man, Boosie's daughter is hitting, bro. Hard.
Yeah. So bro, shout out to them.
Shout out her. I forgot. Yeah, he got a daughter. Yeah.
Yep. So
man, her shit went. Man, I wish we would have did her review, man. Her shit was hard.
Yeah, T.I. son too. The money, he maybe sound like a J. Cole, but I mean J. Cole, but bro, he's dope.
He's a spitter. He's a spitter. Listen, if you like J. Cole, you can't deny that Damani got skills, even though it might be a little bit, he might have jacked it, but listen. He can spit.
Jack it from who? Oh, J. Cole.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Shout out to Juvenile, man. Like I said, I definitely like that song where he talks about, you don't want to see me shine, you want to see me fall, you don't want to see me ride high, probably pop my tires, or he says something to that degree, man. Hey, Juvenile, he snapped on this album for a guy of his caliber and his age, man. He really snapped in 2026 with this one, man. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta say this, man. Appreciate everybody helping us grow this channel, man. We got memberships coming up. It's y'all can join the pack, man. That's all I can tell you, man. Membership, join the pack, man. Jay, if y'all ain't got any more to say, let them know what's up.
Oh man,
yeah, I'm good, man.
Boiling Points, man. It's definitely worth checking out, man. Definitely worth checking out. Like, shout out to Juvenile.
All right, man. Like and subscribe, man. And we're out.